It is time for back. Time for freaking back. Basic idea of the lift. Fucking, I don't know. I don't even have anything planned right now. I mean, I'm always pretty open to whatever sort of seems like is gonna feel good at the time, right? Like usually my chest days do end up getting pretty. What the fuck's going on here? A lot of road work being done around my freaking house. But yeah, so chest day is usually pretty consistent, right? Like it's usually heavy pressing guaranteed as the first couple of sets, and then probably some cable flies slash cable presses, and then pec decks toward the end. That's pretty much it for chest. Obviously, I'll do, incline bench, Smith, dumbbells, all sorts of shit. But, you know, chest is pretty much the same shit every time. Whereas, contradictory with back, I'm a little bit prone to do a variety of different back days, right? Because there's a lot more variety of movements for what you can fucking do. You get pull downs and rows, so there's all sorts of different. Yeah, go. Fucking hell. So you see what's going on here? These guys to my left, they have the right of way. There was no stop sign for them, but whatever. Who cares? So yeah, there's pull downs, there's rows, there's pullovers. So I can do cable rows and cable pull downs, or machine rows and machine pull downs. There's all sorts of shit for back, right? So I'll just kind of go back and forth. I may even do 3 movements, right? Like I'm content doing like 4 or 5 sets of pull downs, and then 3 or so sets of rows, and then like 3 sets of pullovers at the end, right? I think a lot of people, well, I think it's sort of been referenced to that since there's a lot of different muscles in your back, you have to do different movements to target each one individually. Like you got your fucking lats, obviously, your traps, your so I mean those are the main ones, right? Like lats on the outside, traps up here in the middle, and then kind of right behind your rear delts, there's your fucking rhomboids and your teres, I think. I don't fucking know what the name of it is, but it's whatever, man. Doing rows, it's gonna hit your traps, it's gonna hit your fucking rhomboids, whatever the hell else is going on over there. Doing pull downs, you're gonna get your lats going like crazy. It's as long as you do a variety of pull downs and rows in your back day, and at the end of it, for one thing, you feel like you did enough work, and then you also have a full back pump, I think you're fucking good, right? Because all those muscles in your back, sure, there are different fucking muscles, but they're doing the same shit, right? Like, I'm trying to think of an example of how to kind of explain this. Like doing some straight bar cable rows, right? You'll never only be able to isolate your mid traps, right? You'll never only be able to isolate your rhomboids or whatever else is fucking going on over there, right? You pretty much kind of have to hit all those fuckers at once. But you go hard, you do a good set, you can feel your fucking shoulder blades squeezing together, and assuming you've got a pair of hostile straps, it's just in general, I do always recommend straps on a back day, just because, especially as a beginner, now, I mean, I could do a back day with no straps, and I could still get a really good mind-muscle connection, but I would prefer them. As a beginner, straps, if you give a new guy straps and you, like, teach him how to actually, put it on, like, have it be really tight on the handle that he's using, a lat pull-down will feel like night and day for him, just because it lets you take your forearms and your biceps out of the equation, because you don't have to send signals to your fucking hand to, squeeze so fucking hard to hold on to the handle, right? And by doing so, I kind of feel like that'll let you relax your, or not relax, but be able to focus more so on pulling with your back, rather than pulling with your hands and your bicep, right? So, nothing else to say. I'm just gonna get in there and do a little bit of a warm-up by way of, I mean, for me, the back warm-up is just sitting on the cable stack, doing some rows from the top of the stack, then putting it right in the middle, doing some rows, and then putting the cable on the floor and doing like kind of some shrugs. You know, as long as I kind of get a little back activation before I move into like a heavy row or something, I feel like my back is warm. So I'm gonna get that started, and then we'll see what the first movement's gonna be. This is pretty much the closest that I can get to a lat pull down at this gym. The problem is these handles are so fucking long that, like, if I were to just have them hooked on regularly, I wouldn't be able to get like a full stretch at the top. So I just spent like, 10 minutes kind of jerry rigging them so that the range of motion could be extended. So this whole stack isn't insanely heavy. So this set will be, rather than just trying to throw around as much weight as possible, I'll do them a little bit slower, more controlled, really try to squeeze. I'll probably sit here for maybe 4 or 5. I'll see how it feels. One more. Okay. Oh. I'm not sure what to do next. I gotta think about it for a little bit. That was a ton of lat focus work done first. So now, I kind of feel like I want to do some upper back, or at least mid back focus rows. They have the hammer strength row over there, but somebody's on it. And I don't really love dumbbell rows, like one arm bent over. I don't know. I like doing one arm rows on the cable. It just, something about it, you can't build up as much momentum. Because when you do dumbbell rows, bent over, the drill, you can build up a lot of fucking momentum in the bottom half and just ride it up the top. But with a cable stack, right? Sure, when you move the weight, with most cable stacks, if you move the handle 2 feet, the weight only moves up 1, just because there's fucking pulleys in there. So it's more so of you kind of just have to feel it for yourself to get what I'm saying. But the tension's a lot more constant. So, I don't know, this feels better for me. So I'll probably sit here for 2 or 3. Just really try to fucking squeeze.
Okay, so basic plan for the finisher. I'll do a little bit of a superset of sorts. So the first part will be single arm pullovers, where I'll do like, I don't know, 5 on the right, 5 on the left. I'll go back and forth a couple times. If you like doing double arm pullovers, I mean, good for you, that's sick. But for me, I just can't get as good of a squeeze with like the rope. Like doing one at a time, a little bit offset from the cable, I can just feel my lat way better. So I'll probably do maybe 3 back and forths till I feel like I've got some fatigue in the lats. And then I'll jump straight over to a set of assisted pull-ups, like a superset, drop set kind of deal. And then we go check the pump. Okay. Back is now complete. Let's go check the pump. Oh, so not much commentary this lift. It was pretty straight to the point. You know, nothing really fancy either. Honestly, it was kind of just a that's the word I'm kind of think of. Kind of a simple lift, right? All of the sets were pretty much just like fucking moderate weight, because I was just doing the cable stacks. You know, no cable stack is like, I mean, there's no cable stack where the whole stack is too much for me for most movements at this point. So, you know, it was a moderate amount of weight. Really just a lot of squeezing. A lot of squeezing this workout. Usually, I'll start off with some kind of heavy compound. Well, you know, quote unquote compound. Like, you know, barbell, bent over barbell row, or hammer strength rows, really heavy. But, well, let's see. Still a freaky pump. I mean, as long as the sets you do are fucking hard, you're gonna get a fucking pump. And that's, I'm not saying that's the only goal of the lift, but it's a good indicator you did something. So let's see what the spread's looking like through the shirt. Oh. Feels good. Let's see if it looks good as well. Oh, boy. Made the stringer just a touch, and this cutoff just a touch thin in the front. But, oh. Yeah, even just standing like relaxed, I can fucking feel my lats poking out. That's a good sign. All right, let's see what we're really working with. Yeah, we're fucking pumped. Let's check the back. Well, I guess even from the front, we're checking the back. I don't know why that was so funny. Oh. Ooh. Gonna have to review the flexes, the poses in the car. Well, not in the car, I'll just fucking review it as soon as I clip this video. But solid ass back pump. No deadlifts, no shrugs. In terms of shrugs, I don't know, man. I feel like if you do heavy like rows, you'll get enough shrug development, enough trap development. But I mean, I feel like my traps are big enough. I don't need to work them manually or, work them directly. But sure, man, if you think your shrugs are lacking, just add like 3 heavy sets at the end. That'll do you some good. But the deadlifts, I'm just not a freaking fan. It's so much effort and so much energy for what I feel like is not a lot of back stimulation, right? Now, I'm not trying to talk about its benefits for like general strength or athletic ability. I'm not a fucking sports scientist. But for me, I came into the gym today to hit back. And in a bodybuilding context, that means I'm trying to focus all of my energy into stimulating my fucking back, right? That's the point of wearing the fucking straps. So I'm not working my forearms, I'm not working my biceps. I'm only fucking feeling my lats firing or my traps or whatever. So following that logic, just the nature of doing deadlifts, right? Oh, glutes are coming in. Oh, quads are coming in. Hamstrings are in there. Lower back erectors are getting fucking destroyed. No, man. I'm trying to fucking get my back wide and fucking thick as fuck up here. Right up here in this, fucking upper torso region. I don't need a goddamn bulletproof, massive posterior chain, right? I'm here for a back pump, and that's the end of it. So I think that pretty much finishes off the pump speech. Let's go slam the post-workout shake. Whoops. I almost freaking drove off without even turning on the fucking camera. Awkward. So, let's get this shake slammed while I park right in front of the doors, and then we can get out of here. So, that's a good fucking back day. That was a good ass back day. Felt the squeeze. Felt the pump. Feeling some fatigue. What else can I fucking ask for? Ooh. Ooh. All right. So, time for the post-lift discussion. The car talk, as it were. Arms tomorrow, cardio in the morning. And before any of that, I can say with certainty that I'm not going home right now. I'm gonna do a beeline directly into the Cane's drive-through. So, yeah, fuck, what else is there to say? I'm trying to think over some of the comments that I've been reading, and maybe that'll direct me onto some kind of tangent. Oh shit! All right, I'm starting to formulate a thought. Give me a second to refine it. Oh yeah, there we go. So, I read this comment. What's my opinion on volume-based training versus intensity? What do I think about that? Well, it kind of depends. Kind of freaking depends. What do you even mean by volume-based training? Right? Like, for me, I pretty much think there's about a right amount of volume that you need per lift, per muscle, right? Which, for me, I end up doing 11, right? For back, I did 11 sets. And I do the same for all other muscle groups. But it's not like 11 is a special number. It just feels good for me. Like, what I would typically recommend is maybe, it's kind of a wide array,
But I'd say somewhere in between 7 sets and maybe 12. 7 and 12 hard sets for a specific muscle group is probably the sweet spot to stimulate growth without overexerting yourself unnecessarily, right? So that's pretty much where I say your volume should lie, right? And within that constraint, you should just try to make your workout as intense as possible, right? By way of, in the beginning of the lift, right, I like to kind of bias the sets towards moving around a lot of weight, right? So my first couple of sets of biceps, it's fucking heavy ass dumbbell curls typically. That's usually my go-to. That's like what I would consider my strongest movement for biceps. I'm not gonna be able to fucking preacher curl a 75, so I'll rip my shit off. But I can get them up when doing normal alternating dumbbell curls, right? And then towards later in the lift, I'll do more so isolation, like machine, like maybe a preacher curl or a cable curl, whatever, where I'm focusing more so on the feeling of the set, right? So the weight will be lighter than the first couple of heavy sets, but I'll really just be trying to fucking feel the burn and pump it up with fucking blood. So, so the argument is kind of, I mean, from my perspective, it's like every set that you do, every working set, why would you not want to try to push it, as hard as fucking possible, right? I would not feel satisfied to do a workout where every set I know for a fact I had like 5 more reps, right? That's sort of why I don't always endorse perfect form, because like when I do a set of pull downs, if I were to limit myself to only doing as many reps as I could do with perfect form, right? Complete extension to, right at the chin, and then as soon as I couldn't get below my chin anymore, oh, stop the set. That I wouldn't be satisfied with that, because I know that I could still get a ton of fucking work done with some partials, right? So it's just like the argument of volume versus intensity. If you try to push yourself as hard as possible on every set that you do, right? Now, I'm not saying that every set I do is absolutely insane, balls to the wall, like fucking craziness. I guess ideally they would be, but sometimes when I do a set of curls, after I put the weight down, I may be like, okay, I probably could have got a couple more, but I never finished a set knowing that I had like 5 more reps, right? I try to push it as hard as I can, and then following that constraint, by the time I've done, for me, what I feel like is good, about 11 sets, I'm fully pumped, and clearly I've done some stimulus to fucking build some muscle tissue, right? Well, when I combine that training with a caloric surplus. Obviously, when you're dieting, you're not building any muscle. That's a fucking impossibility. All you're doing is maintaining the muscle that you've already built. So that's my 2 cents on the matter. If that's kind of why I don't like doing, well, just kind of off on a little tangent. I think it's so weird when people say that like 3 sets of exercises is a workout. Like, I don't know, that just fucking weirds me out. Somebody will tell me, oh, I've got 3 more workouts. And they're doing chest, and they mean like every time like when they say I've got a couple more workouts, that means they're going to do a couple more machines. That's just fucking weird to me. But getting back to some actual talk, that's why I don't like the idea of, I used to do this, like 5x5, where like that was like some kind of old school shit, where you do 5 exercises and 5 sets on each exercise, right? And maybe the first couple of sets were like a feeler. Once you get to about 3 sets on the movement, you're starting to actually kind of up the weight. and then maybe the last two you're really going hard and pushing it. You know, looking back now, those 3 or 4 sets on the machine where I didn't really push myself, apart from just getting some experience doing a movement and maybe being able to like practice the squeeze, I didn't really get fucking anything out of it. If I were to go into the gym for the next year, or if I go back in time a couple years, and I were to limit myself to, you know, just like fluff work in the sense of not trying to get to at least as close as I can to failure on my sets, there's no chance I would be as big as I am now. No freaking chance. And that doesn't even, it's not even a question of science and studies. You know, the basics of weightlifting and bodybuilding, it's pretty much like you get the idea. You know, if you were to ask any fucking dude, random ass dude, whatever, like what do you think are the top 5 things that you should do to, you know, get big and get buff? Right? What do you think are the best things that you should do to gain some muscle? Right? Now, they don't have to be a goddamn sports scientist or a seasoned lifter. They'll probably tell you this shit because we've all been, you know, taught this through fucking uh, like media and movies, or just, you know, as a kid from your parents telling you, right? Everyone knows you need fucking protein. That's pretty much a fucking staple, right? Everybody knows you got to go into the gym, train hard, you got to sleep good, and well, I guess those are the main 3: eat, sleep, and train. But if you were to put 2 scenarios in front of any fucking dude, even a kid, or if you showed a kid a video of 2 guys doing a set, right? And one guy did the set really easy, you know, he just did his reps. He wasn't making a face. He didn't look like he was really exerting himself. And he put the weights down. And then you showed the kid a video of a guy going fucking crazy, like seriously, like not even just yelling for no reason, but like legitimately exerting himself during the set. Guess what the kid's gonna say if somebody asked him, like, who do you think is gonna build more muscle? You know, obviously this is kind of just a what's the word I'm thinking of? Not a metaphor, but kind of just a hypothetical scenario to sort of uh, elaborate what I'm trying to say, right? But it's not fucking, like, it's common sense. The harder that you train, right, the better results you're gonna get. Now, you can optimize it by fucking trying to fine tune your training frequency, or like trying to get the best workout split for you, and like doing progressive overload and tracking all your lifts onto a, you know, a little notebook. You know, I'm not really into that. But if you can just go to the gym on a consistent basis, and let's say even like not even bulk, but just hit your protein. Like, let's say you weigh at 175, I'd probably go for 200 grams of protein, a little over a pound, a little over a gram per pound of body weight, and then just eat as much food as you're hungry for. Maybe try to get a little bit more, and then you just train like a fucking animal every day. You're gonna get fucking yoked. You're gonna build some serious fucking muscle, right? Now, it just becomes a hard thing, you know. Everybody likes. Now I'm really just sounding like a classic uh, motivational lifter speaker when I'm saying, you know, everybody likes working out when they're motivated. But you've heard that fucking speech before. You know, it's easy to fucking go hard when you want to. But let's say you're extra tired for one day for whatever reason. You fucking had to go to school. You had a thermodynamics exam. That's gonna be me in a couple of weeks. And you get home and you're fucking pooped. Right? Let's take that exact scenario and split it. You know, quantum physics, multiverse style. And one guy says, fuck it, I'm tired. Stays home, chills. The other guy says, all right, man, I'm fucking tired. Well, let's go to the gym, but then he works out. Who's gonna get bigger? Who's gonna freaking get bigger? So, main idea of the car talk: go freaking hard. Go freaking hard. Well, I guess I'm not really telling you to go hard. I'm really just sort of saying, if you want to get bigger and make progress, then you should train hard. This isn't new information, but perhaps if you think you've been kind of slacking in your training, you've been taking a few extra rest days that you maybe didn't need and you were just being lazy, maybe this will get you a little bit more hyped up. Or you could be like those guys riding their bikes and maybe you haven't skipping your cardio for months, years, you've never even done it. Maybe you should be a little bit more like those guys. So I think that's probably enough chit chat. I'm approaching Canes. I'm already getting excited. I'm fucking hungry. So I will see you for arms tomorrow.